The July bottle haul was insane, and this is why I have put a self-imposed spending freeze or limits for the rest of 2025. Find out why I'm doing this. I'm Colonel Fisher and I'm flying solo. I don't think Deb wants to hear about how much we spent on bourbon and whiskey in the month of July. And this isn't going to be a true list because there's some things that I bought that I didn't put on this list because I didn't get them yet, like a couple of Jack Daniel's picks. But let's just say this is all I bought, even though there's a couple more bottles that, could be on this list. July 7th, I bought this bottle right here, this Blue Note, and it's a pick from Whiskey Sippers. And Tracy was in on this pick. She's a patron. And she just talked me into it, told me how good it was. And Deb and I were also on Whiskey Sippers live stream, and they talked it up. So ordered a bunch of these for friends. And I haven't opened it yet, but one of my friends did open it, and it was really delicious. So I'm going to put this one on the side. And also on that site, they have other bottles you can order, and I ordered this Blanton straight from the barrel. By the way, that Blue Note was $51.99. We'll call it $52. We'll round up to the nearest dollar. And this was $187. I thought when I ordered it, it was a $750. In my mind, I'm like, there's no way it's a 700 ml. Even though in big letters it said 700, but then in the fine print, like where the price was, it said 750. So I was happy when I got it for 187. But then after it was like a 700 ml, I was like, not so happy. So I got this on the same order. I'll put that one on the side over here. Then on the 8th, we went to Austin. And the first thing we did was we went to Still Austin. I had ordered a distillery release only bottle, and I could do that because I knew I was going to be there to pick it up, right? Otherwise, I couldn't have gotten it because you had to go to the distillery to get it. So let me see if I'm going to get this right. Yes, it's this bottle right here. This is a straight rye whiskey finished in ex-blue corn bourbon casks, right? So this one costs $100, and I was very excited to get that. And while we were there, I wasn't able to get a Nancy Pick bourbon, but I was able to get a Nancy Pick rye. So excited to get that one. This was $100, this was $90. And got two picks that a lot of other people can't get, and we got them because we were in Austin. While we were there, we met up with Robert Bourbon at Still Austin. He is a subscriber and Patreon, and we've been talking a lot. And we swapped some bottles. I think he got a John J. Bowman single barrel, and he got us this bottle. Not that we were expecting anything. And this is a Balcones single malt, and you can tell we opened it, and I'm actually enjoying this quite much. And he also got me a Garrison Brothers boot flask, right? So this was nice, nice surprise. And we were there, we had some drinks. I think I had like old-fashioned slushies while I was there, and those were quite good. So that was our Still Austin experience. Of course, while we are there, we have to hit some stores to see if we can find some things. And I picked up from Specs a JT Mellick pick, right? Single barrel pick. They also had a small batch there. Probably should have gotten them both. I know that I really like JT Mellick, even though I don't have any, because my friend Rob Walker has given me several samples. So I'm really excited to get this. This one ran $79.79, so let's call it $80. And we got that at Specs. Well, I really wanted a King Ranch. We did. And a lot of the places had them for 100, 120. But with our due diligence, we were able to give to the Oak Liquor Cabinet, and we bought 2 of them, and they were $74.99, 75 bucks each. We have a video out on it. We really enjoy this. We're going to keep both bottles because we're going to share this out for people that haven't had them. This is a distillery only, not a distillery only, a Texas only release, right, from Old Forester. Okay, so we had to hit some funky distilleries, and one of them was Treaty Hill. We did try a bunch of bourbons and rum in a flight. They did have one that was a little higher, I believe 115, but I actually like the 95 proof better. This is Ghost Hill, which isn't like me because, you know, I'm a bit of a proof whore, but this one was more flavorful. And this one actually costs $55.99, so let's call it 56 bucks. This was actually, we had a sample from Randall, the Whiskey Shaman, for a cast strength single barrel, which was really good in a blind we did, and that was my number 1 pick. Oh, number 2 pick. Lou's number 1 pick. One of the places we went to was Crowded Barrel, and it was a little difficult for us trying to find where we're supposed to go. It's kind of a crazy place. But we sat down, we got some pours, tried a bunch of them, and we met Rex and Brianna there. Hope I said your name right. They took a photo with us. You know, they were very cordial, even though they were conducting some business about, you know, the property. But we did buy some, and I got Magnificent Beasts, and this is Cerberus or Cerberus, very interesting. And this was a pricey bugger at 120 bucks. We also got another one, and this one was 150 bucks. This is a McGimmick single grain whiskey. This is aged 15 years. It's a light whiskey finished in an Armagnac barrel. This is coming in at 120 proof. Okay, and that's 150 bucks. And what was the proof on this one? This one was 59.85. So we're looking at, close to 120. I'm not going to do the math. You can do it. Okay, Deb had to get this bottle. This is the Dancing Panda 10-year. It is down pretty far. And we did a review on this. And I'm still not 100% sure how much I like this, right? This was a $90 bottle, $89.99. And this is coming in at, I want to say, this is 100 proof. And it's got the cool Dancing Panda topper up there. All right, do me a favor. Smash that like button, subscribe to the station, and ring that bell for notifications. And do me a favor, in the description, click on the link to the Patreon so you can find out about the exclusive content and perks that you get when you join. Okay, whew, that was tough. This brings us to waking up. I woke up around 3:45 in the morning to go to line up at Garrison to get the drop. And what did we get? We got single barrel cast strength Guadalupe, right? These were pricey little buggers coming in at $220 each. And a good portion of the proceeds went to the flood victims and, things like that. Flood damage, fixing stuff. And I haven't opened it yet. But by the time you see this video, they will have been opened because I'm going to open them on the live stream and give away some samples. Okay? So one is coming in at 124.8 proof. That's a little bit lower than this one. Now, this is 129.8. I didn't get this one because it was the highest proof one they had. I asked the lady who did our tasting the day before, and she was our guide, which barrel had the least influence by the port, right? So I wanted something with a less pronounced port influence, and she said it was this one. So we're going to find out. We're going to open these up. Very excited to get these, because you want to get some weird stuff that hardly anybody has. Well, heading on our way back to the hotel. Actually, it was a Airbnb. We stopped at Malaman Green and we did a flight. And I got to tell you, there was 3 on there and 2 of them were just like no bueno, but this one was solid. This is a rye finished in port wine casks, and you're probably saying, so what, I can get this on the shelf. Yeah, but this is cask strength coming in at 113.7 proof. So that makes this bottle a little bit unique, and this one set me back $73. I tried it there, haven't opened this bottle yet. Well, this was a must stop for Deb. This is the 6th Street Bourbon. It's a small little place. They source their whiskey from MGP. This is aged 9 years, and she got it because, we like the cute little guitar. We got a lower age statement bottle for our friend Haas. And, all these bottles, we brought with us 2 empty suitcases that were lined with foam. So we were jamming suitcases filled with bourbon. This is coming in at 115 proof. You have to admit, it's a pretty cool bottle. And this one set me back $85. So it wasn't that bad. Not bad for a 9-year bourbon. And we tried it there. We tried a bunch of their stuff, and it was pretty solid. So yeah, we bought it for the bottle because it's pretty cool. But the juice inside is actually pretty good too. Okay, another small distillery we went to was Cooper, and this is a single barrel bourbon coming in at 92 proof. Deb had to have a bottle from this place. I could have passed, not that their juice was bad, but it was okay, and the price wasn't bad at $60, but our suitcases were getting too filled, and I tried to talk her out of it, but we got it. We haven't opened our bottle yet. When we do, maybe we'll open it on the live stream and sample it out. We'll see. Well, when we got back to Buffalo, this is July 22nd, I knew that I had missed the drop for Helldiver, and one last ditch effort, I called the store because I saw they had it online, and they're like, no, that is wrong. These are all gone. So a week later, I went there, and it paid off because they looked in the back room and they had it. So I got this for $165, which is a solid price. I haven't opened it yet. I need to find the time to do that. I love my Found North products, and we are winding down on the month of July. You're probably like, you didn't buy that much. Well, I don't know. I thought I did. Well, I had to get this bottle. This is the Bomberger's 2025. We did a video this with Buffalo Lou. I paid $140, which is probably $10 to $15 more than I'd like to pay. I'm going to say that this bottle is a little bit better than the 2024, but I think I'm done with Bomberger's. It's good. It's just not worth the price to me, right? So I'll sample this out a little bit. You can see I've been hitting it pretty hard. And again, this was $140, and I got this on $723. So $722 was the Helldiver, $23 was the Bomberger's. And then the last bottle for July was Elijah Craig B525, which I got for $80. This hit Buffalo pretty hard. I had to make a business decision because I started to impose some, limitations on my spending. And the Jefferson's cast strength, I'm like, am I going to buy that? Am I going to get rid of one of these two? What am I going to do? So I just didn't get the Jefferson's cast strength. I probably should have got it instead of the Bombergers. I haven't opened the B525 yet, but I bet you it's phenomenal. Jason C. loved it. I'm going to go put these bottles, lay them out here so you can see, because you probably don't think there's a lot, but there are. Okay, you can see that there is a lot of bottles on the bar. You can't even see all of them. They barely fit in the frame. There's 21 here, and it's mostly because we were on vacation, and we bought like way too much. But that said, I am putting a limit of 5 every month that I can buy. If I buy more than that, I have to find a way to get rid of 6, 7, 8, or whatever, August 1st, I did get a bottle. It is Whiskey War Cast Strength Double Oaked. My friend Paula got that for me while she was in Ohio. So already, right out of the gate, I'm getting something. There's going to be a rare character pick I want, and there's just so much, and I just need to be choosy in the future. I don't know. Leave a comment below if you think that I have the willpower to restrain myself to stick to those limitations. Do me a favor, share this video. We're going to share some of these out. Thank you for watching.